the story is around a certain race of people. Like it's about the Mexicans, right? Those two brothers are Mexicans, I assume. So it's just super unrelatable, you could say. Yeah,
Maybe
but still, it is
he chose
entertaining
to
though.
work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this.
Yeah, Mexicans is too much racism in America. So yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, the American people hate pretty much everybody. They hate freaking Islam. They hate fucking what do you call it? Mexican. They hate black people. Like it's just ridiculous. You know, at least that's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's true or not. But most of the time, they are portrayed as they are being super racist. You know, Mexicans based too much racism.
Anyway, we
Yeah.
can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
It's like the problem with the Western culture. Either East and Western. Yeah, Western culture is just, it's both extremes. Like, either they will just patronize the fuck out of it, like with what do you call it? With the LGBTQ, racism, and other stuff, and then the inclusivity kind of rules everything, pretty much. Or they will just go full on racist mode and then hate everybody and everything about them. You know, it's just both extremes. There is no middle ground at all from them. Like, it's so rare to see that. You know, the politics in this in that area region is just ridiculous. Like in gender politics, racism, LGBTQ, like the politics, it's just politics, like straight up. Like it's nothing to do about that the improvement of the certain group of people at all. They just talk about their stuff for their own mutual benefit, not mutual benefit, for their own self benefit, instead of caring about the other people's what do you call it, ease of life, like completely. Like they don't care about any of them, but they talk about them because they gives them more intensive incentive in their income, clickbait videos, um, inclusivity, other dumb stuff. Like if they genuinely want those kind of people to be have a better life, they could have what do you call it? They can just fight for that, right? But they don't do that. But all they do is just Pride Month, and then they just light up the flag, and then don't help them in any ways possible. Like I don't really want to talk about this, but like because it's such a sensitive topic. But I think this is what's happening. Like from a third person's perspective, I don't think they want anyone, any of them, to be have a better life whatsoever. They just do it for their own self benefit, every way possible. That's how it looks like. It's always been about them and their profit, pretty much. The news channel covers this, the games does that, the freaking media does that, the politicians talk about that. We need to build a wall. Like, what is this? You know, like it's just 2024, man. Human beyond, yeah. Humans are evolved beyond like we are developed in a beyond a point that war, hate towards a certain group of people, and racism, sexism, these kind of hate towards other people are so reductive and primitive. You know, it's so primitive. It's done. Like we are in 2024, basically in the future. You know, go see the movies from like 10 years ago, and most of the future they are showing is just 2025 and 2024. You know, we are basically living here, but people are still following the old cultures and traditions to not in a good way. Like you can preserve your traditions and culture, but you cannot, like, how do you say it? Like, force them into other people or want them to follow yours. Like, people just refuse to stay on their lanes. You know, it's kind of sad. Like, that's what I think. You know, that's my thought on it. Like, people still haven't figured out a way to get along. Like, at all. Like, if they are not going to actively bother you, they are not going to do anything about it. Like, if you mind your own business, it doesn't matter what you do. This is the problem. Like, people will oppose you or what do you call it? Uh, go against you when your what do you call it? Viewpoints and uh, your culture and traditions actively invade their way of living. As long as it doesn't do that, you are you are pretty much allowed to practice anything. You know, just do not bother other people. It's so hard. It's nowadays. It's so hard people to not do that. You know, to do that. It's just they have to follow this. They have to follow that. Like it's just ridiculous. I don't know. But I thought here's I have no hope for humanity. I thought in 100 years, I thought we are gonna colonize Mars and then expand like Star Wars, dude. Like in a good way. Like we can just colonize Mars and then go to the moon and other shit. But I just saw this kind of stuff and then I just it literally made me realize, okay, we are not going anywhere. You know, we are doomed. You know, if people can't even figure this yet, I don't think they are gonna be a collective group of people that can achieve the freaking conquer the universe. You know? Do you know how big the space is? Do you know how big our simple galaxy is? If we are still gonna be freaking fighting about this stuff, we are never gonna reach anything. You know? We have the privilege of human beings that have self-thinking. We really are doomed, yeah. We have, like human as a whole, we are the most unique organism in the whole universe. At least that's what we thought ourselves too, you know. Nothing is like us at all, but we still fight amongst ourselves and then have this so meaningless differentiation until alien what is not true. Until one day alien shows up. Maybe they will. Who knows? Like, that is the problem. The people are still war, going against war, and then they hating on certain people. Like it's just so reductive. People are devolving instead of evolving, just for their own benefit, dude. Like it's just mind-boggling. Do you know how good how good we have politics and tips in our own politics? Yeah, like that's my wish. Like humans as a whole, just one day became like a what do you call it? Without any fight amongst them, fighting amongst themselves, and then they just expand outwards and then conquer the freaking universe in a good way. Not conquer in the terms of just going against war or anything like that. Just go, like, do something bigger than yourself, you know? Like, at this rate, we are never gonna reach Mars. Like, the best we got is Mars now, right? It's gonna take at least 5,000 years, and then we are going in the freaking with the route we are taking it. I don't even believe our Earth is gonna survive the next 5,000 years, dude. It is going that bad. Like, it's just sad. The dream seems to be too good to be. Yeah, it is. I think humanity will still survive, but I don't think they can live the best life they can. I don't think so. I don't think Earth will have any matters after we are destroying. True, that is also true. Yeah, let's go to the next
Hi!
one.
You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
The links are to you in your Discord generation. Ah, what is it? Ah, yeah, I seen that. Okay, I will check them out. Thank you.
Uh, you've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Like, I don't want to talk about this kind of stuff because there is nothing to talk about. It's just like everyone can understand it is bad. Like going against a war and then like in 2024 we are in literally in the 21st century, right? See, now we have a possible. Thank you. Like 21st century, and then you were still going against a war, and then you were still like hitting some kind of some religious acts. Like what? Come on, like Jesus Christ. Like what is this people are doing? I think yeah. Like I don't think here's the thing. I assume there is the two kind of people. One of them is using this kind of stuff for their own benefit, but in reality do not really care about it. And then there is another type of people who has been brainwashed by these kind of thoughts, and then they believe themselves that it is their reality. You see how it works? Like so one of them is exploiting that, another one is get exploited by that. So there is only two kind of people that are here. The one people that actually realize this don't even want to involve themselves with it because it never goes anywhere, you know? And then they think it's a waste of time and then they just move on, pretty much. That's what I think. Like it gotten bad to the point, this kind of politics. Yeah, summary of all batch everything of the earth. Yeah. This kind of politics is gotten it's corroding the gaming industry, you know? Where because the gaming industry is super big, so people are trying to influence and then put their agendas in the video games. Like I think these kind of people are just people that want to exploit this for their own benefit, you know. So it's so it's so complex because you can't go anywhere. People who yeah, so many games destroyed by so many companies, it's true. But here's the thing. Let me give you a mind map of what's going on. So people who want to exploit this are making the games, right? But people are who is getting exploited by this because they think that's the reality, right? So they are trying to try as much as they want to defend these kind of games, and then calling you certain names and then calling you certain stuffs, but you cannot never fight against them, you know, because you cannot fight two people at the same time because if the people who realize what's going on is very in the minority, right? Our one major remedy, those are the minor, if you know, yeah. I think I know. I don't know which one exactly it is, but I seen it. Like, I mean, the best you can do, like, do not involve is this kind of stuff, and do not support them either. Like, what with your wallet, basically. Do not buy these kind of games. Do not support these people. And then probably it's a good idea to not even say anything about it. You know? Because it's a waste of time. You cannot make everyone happy. So they will always, because they are so delusional with their own freaking self agenda. So you cannot give. How are you going to explain? Here's the thing. How you are going to explain a goldfish that it's living inside the water? How are you going to do that? You know, because it literally the whole life, that goldfish, all it knows is what's inside the water, right? It doesn't even realize what is happening around it. It's just so hard. Maybe some hope is left. Racing in protest and now community games have failed. Yes, but they do it in the most toxic way possible. Good explanation, yeah. Yes. Like, like the gamer getting is just yeah, this is the problem once again. Then extreme. I'm talking about the extreme again. See, the gamers are so getting toxic. They're just so out, like doing some outrageous stuff. Like if you don't like, here's the thing. Just don't support them straight up. Just don't support them, and then you can just tell that you are not supporting them. I think that's fine. Extreme, yes. No middle ground, yeah. The logical thinking is if you feel like the game is more patterning towards one side or another, just don't buy them or support them. Like, yeah, just don't let these games or these newses that dictate your life. Just choose what you want to do. If you don't want to support them, just don't buy them. That's pretty much it, right? As simple as that. But you don't have to go and tell other people that you should support them or like it like it's not a good idea to do that because you are invading their lifestyle now, right? So if people want to support certain things, you can say to them like you can just let them do their thing and then you can do your own thing, right? People are too dedicated, love. True.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly.
Such a mini like true. I mean, I thought about this stuff a long time ago. Like in my life, for 5 years, I just like did some research and other stuff and tried to figure out what is really going on. And while I was doing that research, Guggen confirmed it. You could say that, yeah. I kind of realized how things are working. Like, you could say I got enlightened in certain ways. So, It's pretty simple. Like, you have, like, some people, Buddha detected. No, not like that kind of enlightened, but I kind of gotten close, you could say. You know? But
She's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's go to bed.
wait, where was I? I kind of forgot. You're a scientist by any chance? No. I just had a lot of time and I'm quite smart, I guess. You see? Like, I think a lot. Like, I am an overthinker. At least I used to overthink a lot. Anyway,
Go,
sorta, yeah.
Barbara, go!
I think I always been like that. But even when I was little, when I get a toy, I don't really play with them. I always try to figure out how it is working, instead of playing. So, with that curiosity, I think I did many research about many stuff. Then here I overthink a lot of things. Yes. With that, I tried to figure out how things are working. Like the primary question I had in my life, like why is everything happening the way it is? And then, why are we here? What's our purpose? What is our goal? That's my question. And you do not ask that kind of question in your life because once you start asking those kind of questions,
Pirates still haven't sleep.
it's a downward spiral.
Guess we should see what's going on.
That's when you escape from the matrix. You know?
Go, Barbara, go!
So I wanted to find those kind of answers. It's kind of in my lore. Like if you check my lore, I think it's in my Discord. I kind of talked about it a little bit.
Ah, you're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Don't think about such things. You're wasting time. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
I mean, it's a waste of time in a sense. You can't really find an answer for it. Like there is no answer. Like it's so hard to figure that out. I mean, I think I found the answer, but I decided to forget it or something. Like I don't remember. Like I don't know. Oh no, I don't want to think about that at all. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but maybe a student, so I can do this thing about humans.
Let's
Ew.
not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing.
Nice. So you were a doctor? Cool. I was a teacher.
Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion.
I mean,
Looks
I'm
like
kind
all
of
the
still
warriors
studying.
from the
of
stadium are
course.
on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Night Wind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you
But
should
here's
join
the
the
thing.
forces here.
Good evening, madam. Good evening.
I'm
Good
done
evening.
making
Take your
excuses for
seats.
him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept, but I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack.
I think if
As
you
for the ancient name, Once we handle this
Research most
crisis,
of the
I'll
religion.
talk to Shilonen right away.
Almost all
Don't
of them
worry.
talk about a
I never
certain
forget a
being
promise to a friend.
that describes a certain being. Like it's kind of undescribable, but it is there, you know. Like we don't know what it is either. It's a very your specialty. I studied English. English, you know. I speak Tamil. Tamil is my primary.
Thank you. All right, I need to start heading back.
Poetic nature of life. True.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Oh, looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Like the reason why I concluded there is we call that being a god, right? I think there is a god. The reason why I think that is, if you think about this, our Earth as a planet in a scientific way,
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
like take oxygen for example. In Earth, the oxygen is pretty much oxygen, the air we breathe, in a exact specific ratio that it is breathable. And our solar system, our planet is in an exact position that is not too far away from the freaking, what do you call it, sun. And it's not too close to the sun that we roast ourselves either. It is in a perfect space, place, and it spins itself in a perfect way. So it has seasons and climates. And I don't think it is possible for all of this to happen in an exact way that it could be an accident, you know? Like there is something there, something out there that deliberately and specifically made the things the way it is, so everything can work in a certain way. Like even the amount of oxygen amount, it increases. Yeah, it was so perfect in a sense. It's so odd that it's not an accident. It's too perfect to be an accident. You know, it makes no sense, right? So there is some kind of something is out there. Like I don't think it's a god. It's a person or a person in the clouds. Who knows? There is an energy, like something. I'm trying to mix it all up. Kinda, but that's also a funny thing. Even if you fuck it up, the nature itself has a way to fix itself. You know, it's so interesting. Like it's just insane how well programmed everything is.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Yeah, it will make humans go extinct. Pretty much, yeah. Almost all the way. Who knows? I think a destruction of humanity will probably come from the humanity itself. Yeah, I don't think there is nothing else that's coming from the outside is gonna kill us. Most likely not. There is a rare case, like if the dinosaurs got nuked, right? Like maybe, but even if it is something like that happens, I think we can just save ourselves. Yeah, humans has the capacity to save from what happened to dinosaurs. Yeah, we are not going to end up like dinosaurs at all.
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Night Wind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
What is it? It's true.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
I think here's the thing. Here's my prediction for humanity's future. There is two things that change our life completely. That's gonna happen in like 20 years. One of them is AI, artificial intelligence. The another one is VR, like metaverse. It, I don't know which one is gonna come out first, but it's gonna change your life pretty much, completely in a different dimension. Artificial intelligence and virtual reality. It's gonna happen in like the next 20 years, and it'll be good terminate like the happens. AI takes control. True. I mean, it doesn't take. You don't. Artificial intelligence doesn't even have to have robots. It doesn't have to manufacture shit. All it has to do is just have to take over the internet and then fuck it all up with computers. That's pretty much it. Because most of our online transaction, our whole world's economy is in the internet, right? If the AI takes over the internet, we are pretty much done. You know, we are fucked, I believe. It doesn't even have to make robots or anything. We will just die before that. Like Discord chat groups of people gets like, yeah, actually, yeah, pretty much.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and
I
merchants
think I
stuck
wish
in the
more for the
wild.
virtual reality because I like Sword Art Online. Like I love to be in a world like Sword Art Online. It's so cool and so fun.
Chaska and I have
I
been
Ready
searching
Player
for
One too.
survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us.
One was such a good movie. Yes, I kind of want a VR world like that. Not in a bad way, good way. You know,
Who
just people
knows?
to have fun.
Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Gaming at the same time. True.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
This is in gaming.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlin are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the
Prepare for the
story.
night. And that was. Prepare for the night, and my dad used too much of today. Okay, take care, take care. Don't think of overthink about it, anything. Have a good night and sweet dreams. See you soon. Thank you for dropping by. Really appreciate it. It's a good conversation.